Hello, I'm Dawn. This is Yarn is a Sport, and I'd like you to play ball. I spoke a few Vlogmases ago about how this is not always a joyful time for some people. And I've tried to have yarn content, but it is about the holidays. And I spoke with you in one of them about Edgar, our elf that would report back to Santa. It's now it's referred to Elf on a Shelf. And I thought I would share our stockings and what our tradition was with our stockings. My father was of English descent, and my Norman English, and my mom was Dutch and German, and my dad's mother was many things. When we got stockings, we get an orange in the toe, and I believe that comes from the German side. We would also get a toothbrush, which I'm sure that was from my mom, and a book, and that was from my dad. And my mom didn't go to a dentist before she graduated high school, and that was what she spent her very first paycheck on. And she had a lot of dental work and never got over that. And that was why she was really concerned about our mouths and our dental care. My father was loved reading, loved learning, and being that he was in the military, on the submarines, books and cigarettes were traded, and they were something that was very valuable, and he wanted to instill reading in us. So we would get the orange in the toe, we would get a toothbrush, and we would get a book. Now at Easter, the Easter Bunny would bring a huge chocolate egg, hollow, always hollow, and a toothbrush and a book. And our tooth fairy would bring a book, no candy, no toothbrush. And my daughter had asked me about this, and I told her, well, you know, it would make sense that she would bring in candy, but I do know the reason that she does not bring a toothbrush is because she wants your teeth to fall out. Books have always been important, and probably a lot of the reason that they were important was that was the one consistency that I had growing up. We moved every 12 to 24 months, but I always had my books. And my daughter loves to read, and I do believe that having them as part of our family tradition was a big part of instilling that in her. So that's what I have to tell you about tonight, is our tradition with our stockings and what we had in them. I hope some of you will think about the books as a tradition. I know now we have the e-books, and I like the physical book, as does my daughter. She did say, you know, to read a novel, that's one thing, but anything that she's studying, any arts, crafts, she just as soon have the actual book, and I feel the same. Again, I hope that this gives you some ideas, those that have younger children or even grandchildren. And, oh, I did want to tell you, when I was growing up, that orange was a piece of fruit. As my daughter got stockings, and we went to my mom's house, hers somehow morphed into candy. It's okay to start a new tradition. Thank you for visiting me today. Enjoy your crafts, and thanks for playing ball.